Shit, I bet he better not never do it in mine. I bet his bitch ass ain't gonna never come in. I ever be in the lobby. He can't get in. He ain't never coming in. Man, we fucked that game off.
Right,
but we ain't number 3 and 1. We good. We still good. Y'all in trouble.
That nigga's through the what you mean, bitch ass shit.
Exactly. You see what Tampa Bay did? You see what Tampa Bay did today, Dean? You see all them points? You see all them points Tampa Bay put up today? Yeah. Boy, y'all ain't gonna even have Drew Brees back. And we lost by 2. We beat ourselves that game. That fumble Witten and that fumble Zeke.
And see, last year we beat them niggas by 3.
Mm-hmm. No, we don't play 40. We don't play the 49ers. I think we play the Packers. One of them.
Yeah, we got the Packers next week.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15.
He's
across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
That's gonna be hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna start getting hard for Cowboys.
Green Bay don't have
Aaron Rodgers.
Green Bay don't have no. Green Bay don't have no run game.
Hey, I watched them niggas play last week.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I ain't gonna lie, Aaron Rodgers.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. William Hayes able to record his 5th sack of the season. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long. So Winston
this
Company
nigga
with some
internet
work
fucking
to do
up.
after the sack.
What the fuck? Oh, the sync has occurred. God dang, man. He playing with this whole custom ass playbook. Nigga, they dummy, they trying. They don't have no damn offensive line. They defense, they ain't got no fucking defense. Damn, all they good players are. All they players are requesting to be traded or leave or cut loose. They picked up Taco Charleston. That wasn't even no good pickup because shit, he stayed hurt. But he a good trade piece though. They can trade him around. That's crazy, boy. Saints beat us by all them field goals. 4 field goals. Hey, Reynolds, tell your homeboy to come on, man. Yeah.
I called him.
I sent it to him. Tell that nigga to come on, man. That nigga trying to play that old whatever kind of playbook he got. That shit fucking up the that's what made it desync. You what? 3 chips. To my net Cheeto bag. Throw it in the trash.
Remember you played the last time, Scooter? You beat him by 3.
Who?
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Chicago Bears.
Here go Howard.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
Great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there.
Reynolds got to play Don. Reynolds, you got to play Donzo. Donzo beat your ass out of there. I see you ain't in for that fight.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right, number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Hey, school man.
The last time these two teams met,
your brother just called me talking about
last year.
He in New Orleans.
Started their Super Bowl title defense.
My brother.
And they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal. And the Eagles would escape 16 to 15. So they're going to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints.
You say, I've been working. I say, yeah, broke ass nigga, you still ain't got
this will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I just ain't getting on the game.
All right, Brand, I know we're literally going here, but those kind of runs,
I'm in New Orleans. I say, shut the fuck up. Why you in New Orleans? You calling me from Dallas.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That nigga rich kid. That's the first time he called me in a minute.
Here's Wentz to throw. Buying time to his left.
What's up to your brother,
Wentz can throw it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the 1st.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Play who?
eliminated in the playoffs.
Crazy.
Stepping up, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Ready?
Tyree Jackson.
Howard, shut the fuck up. Damn, Reynolds, don't nobody worry about no Jerry, man. Damn, get off that nigga dick. God damn.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you be on this nigga dick harder than his girl do. Boy, you be, man, Jerry gonna do this. Jerry gonna beat you in the playoffs. Jerry said he gonna blow you out. Man, Jerry gonna get his ass blowed out, bro.
He did say he's gonna be so ass. He ain't gonna try to pitch me.
That gives like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out.
That nigga talking about you, Reynolds.
I'll slide that whole ass nigga.
That nigga say you'll suck Jerry dick.
I'll crack that to the skull. Pussy ass nigga. Hit that nigga in the head.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
And when you play me, I'm going to beat you, nigga. I'm still one game from you, nigga.
Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga.
What in the hell? I thought I was tripping.
Right at the 20.
I thought he sold his game. He can't got online.
Sometimes you treat it like
yeah, that nigga calling my phone.
Out there and he throw it again, he throw it again. Then you come with a big punch later.
Surprised shit out of me. Okay, I believe you then. You must do got mad. Why you ain't never put me in then, bitch?
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky.
Nigga been off the game for at least 2 months.
For the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his first touchdown.
It's all good. It was 2 points, my nigga.
His guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point was
I ain't even see him on the ball.
Make it through, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Got the Green Bay next week.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And
for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. Now Wentz. Caught right side.
That's good. He's going to deliver that touchdown.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On first down, they run with Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Throwing is Wentz. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now Wentz being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz flushed out right. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they go to work on a first and goal. Wentz now to throw. Dancing to his left. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey scoring a touchdown against his... And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for two, unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll run on 1st down. It's Howard.
Come on, man. That nigga let Khalil Mack come through there like that.
Back at the 48-yard line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd and 16. Wentz forced out to his left. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right.
Damn, I missed that.
Try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
Come on,
They're
Kruger.
more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. On 1st down, Trubisky flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shane Ray able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
On third down, Trubisky. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. On first down, it's Howard. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Power coming on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second and 12, Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Howard all alone in the backfield on second and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this one?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Taylor Gabriel, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. William Hayes able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. That sack finally. And he's going to go down again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On fourth down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Able to slither by. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is fielded at the goal line. What a spin. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Khalil Mack, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. After the sack on first down, Wentz. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. T.J. Green with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. He's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Wentz. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw, letting one go deep for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's coming. We got double up. Check 50. Lock in. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 50. Ran. Hey, Haywood.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Shane Ray in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Check 37.
2nd and 13. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check nickel. Hey, orbit.
Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Gets around him. He spins free. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Quick the edge.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Check 59, Mike. Hey, 18. Let's go, D. Hey, Charlie.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. And a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Empty.
Now Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Crunch. 5-9.
To throw is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And all the way down to the 37. A huge play there for Chicago. 51 yards on the ground.
25, check 25, check 25.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Lock in, lock in.
Now it's Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now Trubisky. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player or broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that... team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now is dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Check 26, check 26. Ran.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Shane Ray make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Nick Perry able to record his 5th sack of the season.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here comes Grant on the return. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
87.
Wentz to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Throwing here, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here. He's got his tight end, Burton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.